But the rich pay the taxes. Why should I worry?
That's where we're fooling ourselves. Why, if government took all incomes over $5,000 a year and taxed them 100%, that would pay the cost of government for only 4 months. Everyone, whether in the factory, shop, farm, or office, pays for the cost of government.
The idea that the income tax was created to make the rich pay their fair share and that tax cuts only help the rich has been with us quite a while. The proponents of the income tax in America deliberately set it up. They were progressives, let's remember. They deliberately set it up for wealth redistribution. They made no bones about it. What we're interested in is taking from the rich and giving to the poor. We want to make all incomes relatively equal. One congressman said it's going to be a bright day, the birds are going to sing, the sky's going to be bluer after the income tax. Now, I don't think there's an American alive on April 15th who thinks that the birds are singing better, that the skies are bluer because they just paid their taxes.
The government has no money of its own, except what it takes directly and indirectly in levies and taxes from every pay envelope.
Now, what about tax cuts? Do tax cuts only benefit the rich? We've had tax cuts now, major tax cuts, 4 times in our history. 1920s, 1960s under Kennedy, 1980s under Reagan, and in the 2000s under George W. Bush. And in each of those cases, the wealthy ended up paying a much larger share of the taxes than they had before the tax cuts. And the middle class and lower classes ended up paying a lower share of the total tax burden than before the tax cuts. Now, you may say, well, that doesn't sound right, but sometimes things are counterintuitive, but they work. And the fact is that every time we cut taxes on the rich, the poor and middle class are better off because their tax burdens fall. The rich pay more. Why do they pay more? Because now they have more money to invest. And they go out and they build factories, they build plants, they give people jobs, and then all of a sudden they have more profit. And gee, they have to pay taxes on all that profit. So while it may be counterintuitive, the evidence is overwhelming. Cut taxes on the rich, everybody's better off.